Chinese BL is coming back, guys. And honestly, if you've been here long enough, you will remember how booming Chinese BL was around 2016 and before. We got so many iconic titles back then. But then censorship happened, bans, restrictions, silence, and everything just slowly disappeared. Now, starting last year, I feel like things are changing again. Chinese BL might not be coming out in the same way as before, but we're seeing co-production, overseas releases, and projects that are clearly BL coded making their way back to us. And now in 2026, we actually have a lined up of upcoming Chinese BL that are worth keeping an eye on. So in today's video, I'm going to update you on Chinese BL dramas that we can look forward to. Let's see what's coming, guys. Starting with Love After Addiction. This is actually one that I'm really looking forward to. I was really surprised when I found out that the second couple from Addicted back in 2016 is returning after almost a decade. Honestly, I didn't set any big expectation for this new drama, but I'm just genuinely happy to see them together again. And of course, I'll definitely be watching. Love After Addiction will grace our screen on February 6 with a total of 12 episodes and it will be available on Gagaolala. The series stars Lin Feng Song, Chen Wen, Wang Pei, and Hu Heran. The story follows Yoki, an award-winning actor who hits rock bottom after a series of scandals and years of chronic insomnia destroy his career. While filming a reality show on a remote island, he reunites with Yang Meng, a rescue team captain who once saved his life. But then Yoki makes a shocking discovery: the only way he can finally sleep is by sleeping next to Yang Meng. What started as a calculated move under the excuse of treating his insomnia slowly turns into something much deeper and more emotional than either of them expected. And when the island show finally ends, they're forced to face the real world where love isn't protected by cameras anymore and they must choose between their feelings and the harsh reality waiting outside. Now we have The Man Who Married Into a Wealthy Family. This one already screams forbidden attraction, rich family drama, and messy emotions, so yeah, it's definitely a title to keep on your radar. Hopefully we'll get to see this one sometime this year. Finger crossed, guys. The story follows Lu Xiaofan, a poor young man who ends up marrying into an extremely wealthy family. As he slowly becomes part of the world, power dynamics shift, secrets surface, and emotions start to blur. Things get complicated when Lu Xiaofan finds himself drawn to his brother-in-law Pei Luqing, a relationship that should never cross the line, but quietly does anyway. It's giving tension, temptation, and chaos behind luxury doors. And honestly, I'm excited for this one. Next up, we have Filth. This is a Danmei live-action adaptation of the novel by Su Erlang, the same author behind Too Mature. So you know the emotional damage is going to be real. A casting announcement has been made and filming is reportedly set to begin in October with a tight 40-day shooting schedule. The story dives deep into ambition, betrayal, identity, and desire, dark themes, complicated characters, and morally grey emotion all colliding in one narrative. Number 4, Galaxy in Your Ear. Galaxy in Your Ear is an upcoming Chinese BL starring Yun Kai as Ai Chen and Zhao Yin as Hei Weixing. While the exact release date hasn't been confirmed, the series is expected to air very soon. This one dives into a mysterious romance that feels more emotional and symbolic. Love is the force of gravity that causes a galaxy to explode toward your ear. This is definitely one to watch, you guys. Now we have Falling. This one comes from the producer of Meet You at the Blossom and To My Shore and is a live-action adaptation of the novel by Yu Cheng. The story follows two classmates whose first love is suddenly torn apart. Years later, fate brings them back together, forcing them to face the past they tried to bury and the feelings they never really let go of. Number 6. Chusan's Liu Children's Day. This series stars Hye Sang-chi and Hye-Yan Chow and is expected to air sometime this year. The story is set in 1980s Hong Kong, a chaotic era filled with gang violence, corrupt police, and the shadowy world surrounding Snapdragon World City. Xia Liyue is a gang leader who secretly runs a film studio to launder illegal money. While searching for a writer, he ends up forcing Hye Chu-san, an ordinary college student, into working for him. At the beginning, the relationship is tense, uncomfortable, and completely unequal. One holds power and the other has no choice. But after a violent turning point, something starts to shift. The boundaries between a cold gang boss and innocent student slowly blur, turning their connection into something dangerous, complicated, and almost impossible to escape. Upcoming number 7, Tenacious Illness. Xing from Desire the series are expected to star in this adaptation of the Chinese novel Tenacious Illness. The drama follows Chu Jianglai, a brilliant but deeply dangerous man with a twisted personality, who suddenly forces his way into the life of Dr. Chu Chiubai, a calm and professional doctor. Their relationship is built on tension from the start. Love and hate tangle together, power shifting back and forth. This is the kind of story where you honestly don't know whether they'll save each other or completely ruin each other in the process. And now we A Round Trip to Love, the remake. A Round Trip to Love from 2016 is officially getting a remake, and honestly, I hope it's really coming. The story follows two young men who fell in love during their college year only to be torn apart because of the family pressure. Years later, fate pushed them back into each other's life, but this time as boss and employee. And then they slowly reconnect in secret, carrying old wounds, unresolved feelings, and a love that never really disappear. For anyone who remembers the original, this remake feels like reopening an old scar. It's painful, familiar, and impossible to ignore. And now the last one on our list, The Missing Piece. This is a brand new Chinese BL adaptation based on Kun Yi-wei Lewis' novel, also known as The Missing Piece. The production has officially opened global auditions, so this is still very early in development. So finger crossed, guys. And this is definitely one title to remember and a perfect way to end this list. So guys, these are the Chinese BL project we can look forward to. Some are still early, some are already on the way, but honestly, it feels exciting to see Chinese BL slowly finding its way back again. Let me know which one caught your eye the most, and if I miss anything, please tell me in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.